First of all, what's going on? Like, why am I not seeing people talking? Nobody's commenting. Nobody's putting some W's in the chat. Nobody's talking. What's going on? I guess shy. And why is it just 18 people? Let's get more people on this couple, please. We are those on YouTube. We are those on. Nobody is doing first. Nobody wants to collect the first position. Eh? Does agenda want to agenda? GMG and Sampang. Hi, Jibal. Again. Why not the face? Cog behind the views. Behind the views, no, here. She's alright. Don't be using the chat. Don't be using the chat. Yeah, don't worry. We are about to run it up like we always do. 5 minutes to go, and it's about to be that. Yeah, don't be saying the chat. How come it's X people that are here? Where are YouTube people? You guys want them to take your sorry, excuse me, your spot? It's been an exhausting few days. That's all I can say. My eyes are even red, Steph. A bit. Don't stare too much, I'll charm you. No W's in the chat though. Oh, maybe they get a pass. She's somebody in my colleague. She works in the same tech hub. Not my colleague per se. No, I'll say you say hi. Hi, King Wisdom. Hi, Jibal. Hi. First on YouTube. Why is YouTube so down today? What's going on? Oh, first things first. I think. Do you guys like that background music? Because me, I like it too. So, we can do this for the duration of the call. Hey. This 5:57. It's about 3 minutes, and then we officially start. So, hi, Faye. How you doing? Hello, Adikoya. How are you? Octavius. Nice. Welcome. Okay, maybe YouTube people are coming up. Hi, Vicky. Okay. And hang on. Now, we are getting concentrate. Okay, so that's 2 more minutes to go, and then we get to work. And we start because you guys have missed a lot that happened this week, but you most certainly did not miss the drama. There was a lot of drama on 30th. Yes. So the thing is, for me, it's like people would come to the calls, listen to some of these founders speak, and actually get an idea of what these founders want from them, and can put in that work. And then you guys that is not even pass. You not even understand what's going on. You've not done your research. Now come from nowhere and say that you want to do cinematic glory and gain points. Especially 1 year. I bet you. 1 year after calling this scam, you want to come back. Word. Oh, please. Hey, my mother. Oh, mommy, I'll call you back. Yes, I'm petty. Mother. Sorry about that, Jerry. When my mother calls, I have no choice but to answer. She's already quarreling with that. Well, why won't I check up on my mother? And I'm like, I don't understand. We just talked which day. But yes, please, it's officially 1 minute. Okay, so we can start to do the countdown. I don't know whether it's 30 seconds, but you know what? Let's start. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh my god, I got that one. I got that one. Exactly. Why won't I off mic? Why would I not off mic? You want to hear me? You're gonna say my mom. Hi you guys. Hello. It's officially 6 p.m. Ah, Martin. Hi Martin. Oh my god, I love what you did with the cards and all of that. I'm intended to come to your DM. But please can we do I've picked it, I've told her I'll call her back. She understands. So please can we do a little thing and repost to the space? Repost to the slide. Whether you be on you on X. So we get more people here. But this music is a pop, bro. Okay, let's try this one. All right, darling. Hello, Teddy. Thank you so much, Wisdom. You see, I like people like this. Just help me and repost. So, what's in my eyes? Love, love. Mm. Hello, Teddy. Okay, so it's officially 6 p.m., and I would like to welcome each and every one of you to the Super Team NG weekly community course. Sister on second thought, I don't like this. Okay, I think I like this one. Yeah, a vibe. Okay, today on the community call, welcome to again. If it's your first time joining us, hi, my name is Goddess, and I am the voice of Super Team. And I will be talking to you about the opportunities on Super Team. Somebody commented on my iPad. Maybe I should just have Bessie. It's been an exhaustive few days. I have been house hunting, and agents would frustrate your life. Please, if you ever want to look for a house, don't just stay in your mother's house. Don't leave. Ah! Say please, there are singles in the chat. Okay, there's a single on camera too. What's your point? Wow. Ever since Jibao managed to find woman, it's me that he has been attacking. The other time people called me senior man. Hi Solite. Oh, your name is the realization is so sweet. I've been my love. How you doing? This boy, when I first saw Grace, I thought he was a girl. And then he was like, I'm a guy, yo. You thought what as much. They told you Juju and you said, I did. Hi intern. Welcome, welcome, welcome you guys. Alright, let's go straight into it because today on the call we have the machine himself. The machine is coming. Alright, when it's time for you guys to take it. Just there. Behind the scenes. And Lucas Guardian, I told you you're going to put on your camera. I know you don't you understand? Some things they happen. Man, what if she's imaginary with Jimmy? Have you not seen Sleeper Butte? I can stop it. Hi Rob, welcome. Yeah, the machine. Oh my god, Octavius, are you new here? Please, if this is your first time on this call or say Kalati machine is coming. No, no, no. I've even forgotten this thing is on. But yeah, let's get into it. Hi. Oh my god, he's there. He just winked at me. His baby's on this call somewhere. Jesus God, I beg. I'm sorry. Your man. It's your first time to intern you too. Say you're new here. Octavius, you're not new here. The way you said this thing doesn't sound new. My lovely lady Flo, wherever she is, she's always going to join this call. Right now, I'm very sure she's lifting weights. You see, when I'm talking about women that lift weight, she is one of them. So you cannot blame me for the DP that I see. All right, straight. Sorry. Let's get into the teaching. Why is everybody winking at me today? Yes, now your babe. I don't understand. Yeah, duh. All right, now I'm serious. I think. Let's get into the community news. And first, we have our very own Solite, who is also winking at me. So, Airbills Pay unveils their simplified UI. Congratulations to Airbills Pay as they launched a redesigned platform experience focused on unifying and simplifying digital payments into a single streamlined interface. So, what's the one that they call on ourselves again? Is it Eagles? Is Eagles? Is it I don't forget to go Falcons. Thank you very much. And you shall not say the bird did they fly. Falcons. Exactly. Hi Falcons. Falcons in the house. G Falcons. Okay. So yeah, Falcons. Sorry. I apologize. I no. I'm sorry. But yes, Falcons, congratulations to you guys. Thank you. Now. I've understood my mistake. Go Falcons. And congratulations to Evil Spain. I would be looking forward to that. Now, this one is sweet because, as I said, I'm petty. Busha Animation Bounty winners were just announced with Al Hassan Adam taking first place, followed by Temidayo and Primo 6. Congratulations to you guys. I'm going to be saying congratulations as we are going. Although this guy includes this one. Secondly, Busha Writers Bounty winners were also announced. Winners of the Busha Writers Bounty were Ham underscore right securing first place. Ral, the very big pain in my side, came second, and Roland came third. Congratulations to the winners. I'm sure the video only somewhere here, but immediately animators were announced. The TL started buzzing. It started scattering. They announced writers. Boom, another wave. And I'm like, eh, wow. And then the videos were announced. Who saw the drama? The drama was so sweet. There was no opinion that I did not hear. As the hey Lord, it banters. Those people were straight up vile. There was a lot of vile things that I was seeing, and I'm like, really? Entitlement to another person's money, and you have done nothing. Who are you? Especially after calling it a scam last year. It's actually a year on the dot. It was on 5th of March, 2025, that he called it a scam. One of the people called it a scam, and then 1 year later, I, you're participating on a bounty. Gasp! The bit more, bush out everything. Burnt bridges stay burnt. That is what you've burnt your bridge. Why are you coming back, darling? Like, who the fuck are you? Exactly. Intern went to there and announced this thing by 4 a.m. I was awake by that 4 a.m. and I saw announcement, I saw notification. Really? You guys. Never. Never. Yeah. But it was really fun to watch. I'm not usually like this. I'm very, quiet and innocent. I don't know who this is. I swear, Mr. Yakubu. She was exactly 4 a.m. I'm serious. I'm not even joking. And that was the one that just broke the camel's back because they woke up and they woke up with a vengeance. And it was so interesting. Well, and also apologies to everybody that lost their Substack account, writers. Why are you people lying? No? Why are you laughing? Every reference. Yeah. I don't know why you keep calling me a menace. I'm nothing but good. But yeah, it was really exciting. It was really interesting to actually see the mentality of people, which makes me realize that we have actually built a very amazing culture here in Super Team NG. And I like, We need to concentrate on we are in community call. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Manage. What is this? Please, oh, please manage. So apologies again to everybody who lost their Substack account. We are currently looking for a possible solution to who. Why are you shouting? Jibal, they asked you. But yeah, apologies and congratulations to everybody who won. You guys deserved it. Everybody that won actually deserved it. There's nobody. It's just Nigerians. Some Nigerians being sole losers. You guys did. What is it now? No, concentrate. Okay, what's the last thing I said? If I do quiz now, nobody will concentrate. Next up, we have Kryptonia processing over 500K in February. Processes 500K dollars, by the way. Kryptonia, a Nigerian on-ramp and off-ramp platform, processed over $500,000 in February alone, with Solana confirmed as the most used chain on the platform. Duh. Reinforcing its dominance in local payment flows. People recently even talked about it. Like Solana in Africa is winning, absolutely winning. They said they're not send TP for to call it. Dice rolls in. Hi, Dice. I mean, that's such a dramatic entry. But yeah, exactly. Loses. So yeah, W's in the chat for Kryptonia. W's in the chat. Yeah, and Africa is Solana. Congratulations to Kryptonium. Next up, let's see. Please, if you guys have noticed, Senora, I might actually gasp. Where have you been? Oh my god, you guys have some. This is answer. Like, where have you been? But next up, Rebel integrates Solana. Rebel expanded its multi-chain capabilities to include Solana, enabling users to send, receive, and store Solana native assets directly within the platform. It's very interesting because a lot of this Web2 platforms are beginning to come on chain, and their first choice is always Solana. Today we had the call with the space with Raynest, and again, like the answer to why they wanted to build on Solana, with over 1 million users, they came to Solana because obviously we have one of the most thriving communities and we are one of the most used blockchains in Africa. So am I from Nsuka? Can you imagine? Oh, she's on active on TikTok. I'm not on TikTok. But Senora, please. Okay, come back. So yeah, it's very interesting that more of these Web2 platforms are using Solana, and we are going to be seeing a lot more because we are in talks with a lot more of them. Okay, all right. Next up, we have Rust Undead and Seedless Wallet featured in Colosseum Codex. If you are not subscribed to the Colosseum Codex, please do well too. Rust Undead and Seedless Wallet were spotlighted in Colosseum's Codex, highlighting their growing recognition within the broader Solana developer ecosystem. I recently even had a talk with Rust Undead, and they are doing amazingly well. If you haven't played the game and you want to learn about Solana, you should do well and check it out. I have always been interested in games, and these are some of the you know things that I like to see. Seedless Wallet as well was also featured. These ones are our very own homegrown project. Hi, Energy. Hi, Queen. Energy is one of the best content creators that we have in Super Team NG. If you do not know her, I can mention a list of them. In fact, all our guilds are doing marvelously well. We have our writers that are badass. We have our content creators that are producing short movies and calling it content. We have animators that will give you a full-on cartoon and tell you that it was just nothing. It was like, but yeah, I see you guys, and when I say I play games, I'm not talking about wish bash bush gosh, but I will still beat you in Mortal Kombat. Secondly, I'm talking about intellectual games. I like escape room games. I like indie games. I like horror games. I do not like Candy Crush. So when I'm talking about those kind of games, you may not have even known some of my games. My games are scary. Yeah. You're welcome, my love. Okay. E for energy. Yes. So we are creators. Okay, next up we have Spendex. Is it again, as we said, Spendex announces Solana integration. As I was saying, the two platforms a lot coming in. Spendex confirmed it will soon integrate Solana, enabling users to deposit Sol USDT and USDC on the network. Yeah, I also make games. So my game was currently paused because I ran into some issues. But yes, my game is still, you can still even go and play it because it's live. Sent it to some people today. If you want it, you can always DM me. See, and I never escaped from Nigeria. They come, don't worry. Say, come, let's play Call of Duty. Which part of that? I don't play your wish game. Do you understand? Okay. Yeah. All right, so Spendex is coming to Solana as well. Next up, we have Velcro. If you remember, we had Velcro on the last. Yeah, I make games. We had Velcro on the last call, and Velcro sees Solana emerge as the most used network on their platform. Velcro shared that Solana is already becoming its most utilized network, processing over $5,000 in transactions, while still in beta. They have not launched. They're still in beta. 5,000. These people, when he was saying it this last week, and he was just like, proper name, place name, da da da, and da. I was like, do you understand what you have done? Well, this is early traction and they are doing amazingly well. What is this? Emmanuel said, what's your code username? Inspiration saying I call liver oil. You when I say Ral is a pain in my ass, he's a good pain, oh, but he's always pressuring me. Don't pressure me. Soon. Working on some other ones. Let's go to the next slide. Oh, where did they go? I say next slide though. I would see there's somebody that I want to bite. Vicky, show. It's not the fun is in the chat. The chat is the secret source. All right, that brings us to the end of our community news. Always in the chat because the next one that is coming up is our announcement of our GDP. Who can guess what our GDP is now? Let's talk. Who can guess what our GDP is? Mr. Jimmy West. Nobody can guess. So I should bite you first. Shut. Secret sauce. I should 5 billion. Wow. The machine is coming. That's not what I was guess. 3 plus M. Okay. 2.6 billion. Wow. Let's go. You guys are getting warmer. Continue. Z- wow. Your guest says zero. Nice. No wahala. Merchant says zero. Nice. 30 billion. Base marketplace run. Okay. 1.4 million. Warmer. 1.9 M. Lower. 1.5. Facey. See, you know why Facey can say this thing is because she's winning bounty up and down. So she's just like, all my bounties should have accumulated to like the 1M. Then you know what? I can obviously give the rest 500K, 2 quadrillion, 1 TBTC. AJ is in the building. Well, please, some W's in the chat. It's a prediction market. We have base markets now. Ding, ding, ding. None of you were correct. But if you had said 1.4, 1.5, I may give you it. But if you had even said 1.3, I would have given you. But now we have 1,299,707 in community GDP. Do you know why we have this? Because one person has refused to get that $1,000. Get my $1,000 and let's make it 1.3. Yeah. We have a target. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, we have a target. And our target is 3M by the end of the year. Remember, we are in March. You know what to do. So why those W's are coming? You say it's 99 now. Oh no. I know say you know say 99, but 100 if you pass you wicked like you ate the lag. Say he won. You tried. So W's in the chat. As those W's are coming in, it's time to welcome the machine. Welcome to, I don't know, nobody could have guessed. He gets it, but nobody usually gets my joke. Because if I were about to say it, I call him Prometheus now. I'm just calling him Prometheus from now on because I like the name. Hot take.
Hello, can you hear
Hello.
me?
I can hear you, but you sound like you're coming from a radio station, and we can't see your camera.
Hi. Uh, yeah, GM guys. No
GM.
cameras today.
No camera. No, I will bring you down. Why won't you be here? Can we see?
Let
We
me see,
like to
how
see
do
your
you read this thing?
face. We want to see your. Now we're talking. You know what? Bring this down.
Hello.
Hi. You guys see me here? Or you?
Um, okay, you're breaking. I don't know if it's me or
Oh, it has to
unlikely
be.
that it's me.
It's very likely
But
that is you
yeah,
because I'm connected. It's very, very likely that it's you. Exactly. You see, they say you're sounding like a cyborg. So it's not me, but I can see your
okay.
nose behind you. So welcome to our community call. It's nice to have you in their capacity as a founder. I mean, I can't put anything past you. You're a machine. What am I supposed to do? So says machine voice. Yes, darling. Oh,
Thank you
so
for
for
having
those
me.
that don't know,
It's good to be here.
oh, it's good. For people that don't know, he's my glucose guardian. So it's only right to die blush. So, Alters Machine, please tell us about Hot Take and how you came about the idea because you come up with a lot of things.
Okay. I mean, I didn't bring any slides today. I had a lot of time to prepare, but I was busy building, so seeing that we're all builders, let me just paint a picture of why I'm building Hotei, and I'm going to start with a personal confession. Right, so to be able to understand Hotei, you have to understand that I share a very unique relationship with risk. Right, so fundamentally, I think of myself as a numbers guy. I like maths. Then you know my risk appetite is on the high side, right? It's really insane. So and given that, to be completely transparent, I used to be a renowned gambler. I'm not proud to say it, but yeah, I
You
gamble a
used
lot.
to be a
I lost my
gambler.
focus a bunch of time gambling back in the day. Right. So um, I don't know if you're saying something. I think you're breaking, but if you can hear me, I'll just go on. So yeah, when you've been in that position, right? When you've been in that position, you learn. You feel what she's saying now. When you've been in that position, right? You've lost a lot of money. You learn something about like the human psychology, right? So I know how it is when you've calculated like the odds, you've built a conviction around something, and you've put your money on the line, right? So that time when your money is at stake, your brain changes. At that point, there is no more wishful thinking, right? You stop lying to yourself. There is no more bias because it's like, okay, if I'm wrong, I am going to lose my money, right? And then especially if it's something you cannot afford to lose, right? So when you kind of contrast that psychology to how the internet works today, when you look at the timeline, we live in an ecosystem that is, completely governed by, cheap talk, right? Cheap talk, I like to call it. There's influencers, there's pundits, a lot of anonymous accounts, confidently tweeting, with certainty that things would happen, right? Ethereum would hit 4K, uh, Solana is dead, blah blah blah, right? or that something is happening, right? So when they do this, they essentially farm engagement, they get thousands of retweets, and when it turns out that they're completely wrong, nothing happens, right? They can simply like delete their tweets, zero accountability for them, right? So talk on the internet at this time is indefinitely cheap. At the exact same time, if you look at what is happening here in Nigeria, right? I always like to say we're a nation of gamblers, right? So we have over 60 million people, placing bets on their phone every single day, right? That kind of tells me that the youth of the country are hyper analytical, and which is no surprise, right? When we leave our ways, I think about 80% of the submissions were, came out as analysts, which again, like I said, no surprise, we're hyper analytical, youth. That culture is within us, right? So, we should I say we implicitly understand, probability, right? But right now, all of that brilliant analytical power is locked inside of what I call a closed loop system, right? Which is sportsbook like Ninja, Sportybet, BetKing, you name it, right? So we have millions of all of these really, really sharp minds playing zero sum games against a house that is mathematically designed to drain them, right? Because society gains absolutely nothing from you winning or losing a bet, right? It's merely for excitement, for your own dopamine. So this brings us to like why prediction market exists, right? So prediction markets take, they take an argument. They force the people who are arguing to kind of put their money where their mouth is, right? So when you attach a financial penalty to being very loud and wrong, you realize that noise disappears, right? So the market becomes this engine for truth, and then it becomes kind of like an aggregator for human knowledge and attaches a price to that knowledge. So it becomes a decentralized truth engine, basically. So and historically, this has been proven, time after time. For example, in like 1986, when the famous Space Shuttle Challenger exploded, it took the government a panel of six experts. It took the government a panel of experts, 6 months to figure out which company was responsible for which company which company was responsible for that was good. Which company was responsible for the parts that failed, right? So, but on the exact same day of that disaster, within minutes, the stock markets were able to, the stock markets crashed the company's stock that was responsible for the failure, right? They crashed it by about 12%, right? So, like the market instantly knew, okay, it has to be this people. So, essentially, when you incentivize people to trade on, fragments of those hidden knowledge, the crowd becomes what I call a supercomputer, right? So now we have this same thing, right? So if prediction markets are the ultimate truth engines, right? Then the question becomes, why isn't everybody using them, right? So, and it simply comes down to a user experience issue, because if you look at the giants in the space right now, Polymarkets, Kalshi, they are incredible feats of engineering, I would say, right? They're really good, they're brilliant platforms, but they're built for traders, people who call the quants, right? People who look at other books, they want to know what's happening, like the depth of chart and all of that. So if a cultural moment is blown up on X, everyday creatives or operators want to back their own opinions, right? But they won't be able to do it on a platform like the ones are just listed, right? Because it's like, okay, now I have to navigate through like multiple options, charts, and the rest, right? So you realize that culture lives in a feed, which is why TikTok is, as mainstream as it currently is today, right? Because people like to doom scroll, they like to get information real time. So uh, when you think about like the Uber moment for ride sharing, for example, right? Uber didn't invent taxi. They don't have any cars, right? They just took kind of like a high friction, complex process and abstracted all of it behind like a single app which has a map in it, right? So that is kind of like the same thing we're doing for prediction markets, right? So hot take is the consumer and social application layer for truth, right? So essentially, we took like the deepest, the federally regulated liquidity in the world, settled it instantly on Solana via DFlow, and essentially took all of the friction away, right? So when you open a hot take today, you're not looking at a trading terminal or whatsoever. You just log in. You have your wallet sitting on the back end, right? You sign in with Google, which is a familiar rail. You fund it with USDC. Fiat is coming, obviously. So like everything was intentionally done, right? We're looking at beautifully designed market cards based on the exact events or debates happening in real time in the world, right? So when you've done your research, you can easily come to the app, stamp it, and if you think the markets are wrong, which they often usually are, right? You can say, now the market is stupid. I'm not falling for this fake narrative, and then you can simply bet against it, right? So like behind the scenes, we've done all of that heavy lifting. When you come on the app, it's unlike you're using a Web3 native app, right? You're just using a simple consumer app. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And so like when you're not just trading, you're building. I think of it this way, that you're building an audited reputation, right? Because when you're making bets, you have the ability to kind of share it, drop your receipt on the timeline. It's like, okay, I'm not only going to argue with you guys. Here is what I think. Here is my money back in it, right? If you think I'm so wrong, then let's have it.
Like put your
Which
about it.
exactly. So which brings me to like the main point of why I'm here today. Right? I don't know if you have the code that I shared.
Oh yeah. Sure.
It's great. Okay. So yeah, like I said, because we're really full of builders, operators and the likes, and we're currently opening the back door. On the screen right now, you can see a QR code. If you scan it, it bypasses our current waitlist gate, right? So, and it's only live for like the next hour. So if you scan it, you get instant access to hot take, do your KYC, verify, deposit, and get on the app. And we're doing this why? Because in okay, I think it's already live. So we're playing a game, right? At the same time, we're officially announcing the hot streak challenge, right? Again, like I said, prediction markets reward being consistently accurate. All you have to do is just be accurate more times than you're wrong, right? So, and right now, in our private staging, we have a user everybody knows, Andrew. Well, Andrew, he's currently holding the streak for the longest continuous winning streak, basically. So he's currently record for the longest continuous winning streak, right? So I think he has a hit rate of about 7 wins in a row. So we're putting a bounty on his head, right? The mission to hunt him down. There's $150 prize pool on the table to be shared among three people, all you have to do is beat Andrew, right? Hit 8 consecutive wins, and the prize is yours. And it's
Seriously.
currently live right now. So if you scan the code and you get on the app, verify, join the Telegram group. I think the post should go right there on the Twitter page right about now. So yeah, the rules are also going to be there, so no need to worry. So yeah, you guys are like the smartest people in the room, devs, creatives, and the likes. So you already know how to like read the culture. So we're putting this out to see who actually has the like sharpest instinct, right?
Okay.
So yeah, that's about it. Thank you guys so much.
He says
Thanks
that's
for
about
listening.
that's about it. Like he didn't just give
Open
a
for
full on
questions.
thesis. Like you didn't just give a full on thesis. That's about it. Oh my god. Okay, so
I'm a very quick, right?
first of
It's
all,
not much time as well.
it's amazing what you just did, the machine. Okay, so there's a reason why we call you the machine. Anyway, I mean, obviously, number one is obviously you've answered everything. I think you just went to go and just research on. We had, let me tell you what we had. We had a history lesson, we had a psychology lesson of gambling, and we had a background villain story all in one on that one question. And you're telling me like we also even had an algorithm breakdown, and you're telling me that's just about it. So when I saw hot steak first, I mean, I think it was in our one of our chats, our groups, and then I think we were talking about base, and then you said hot steak, and I was just like, I think the first thing that I shouted was Prometheus. Again, it sucks that a lot of people will not get it. I think if you will get it, I think Lily will get it. I think a couple of people will get it. But when I saw it, I was like, okay, because that was the first thing in my head. And then you explained it, and I was like, okay, interesting. And getting a deeper view of what the origin story, the background, and all of that is very, very interesting. Okay, so now because you guys are just started, I mean, you just recently launched and all of that. So, what I'm sure you're going to go off on another tangent. But what are some of the
If you're asking me a question, I absolutely cannot hear you.
okay? Wait, you say if I'm asking a question, you can't hear me, or if I'm asking
Yeah,
a
I
question.
can hear you now. I can hear you now.
Oh, you couldn't hear me before. Okay, I wasn't asking a question yet. I was about
Yeah.
to ask a question. I said, if I ask this question now, it's quite possible that you're going on another tangent, but I need to know some of the future plans for hot steak. I mean, is going to are you just going to remain?
She's making so bad.
You said what? I think it's your
I'm
network.
sorry, you're making so bad. It
It's
cannot be my network.
you say
It
what
never
now?
be my network.
Trust me. Oh, okay. So, Lily, if I was talking about hot take, the first time I heard the name hot take, the first thing I said was Prometheus. You guys should do the calculations. You get it. Thank you. Yeah, Prometheus was the same. Of the see, people can hear me, so it has to be you. You are first of all, this is not your house. So it's possible it's your network. Oh yes, okay. He still cannot hear me. Hi Ray. Both of us are audible. I don't understand because I can hear him, but he can't hear me. See.
It goes and comes, right? But yeah.
Okay, but you know what?
And
Since your network is having issues, I mean, you've pretty much given
that's
us a
gaslighting.
that's not gaslighting. Since your network is having issues, you've pretty much given us a whole thesis on hot take and why we should use hot take. I know, my love.
Absolutely.
Exactly. Ray says our thesis audio is quite terrible. Yay!
That's your alt account.
How can it be my alt account? How can it ever be my alt account? It will not be my Faty. Faty is just following her boss at this point. But yes, this is hot take. Check it out on go do well to follow them on X at Hot Take app. I want to ask the members of the team, but I feel like I already know.
You think so?
Uh yeah, follow Hot Take on Twitter. Where is it? It was just here. Oh my god. Lily, please can you send that again? Man, you say that there is no network.
Don't be even hard if you listen to someone living in Lagos.
Oh,
The phone.
okay, no, we are here to have a free and unrostful call. But yes, thank you so much. Yeah, just listen it at hot take underscore app on Twitter, and it's very simple. If anybody is arguing that, oh no, artists writers are better than animators, you just go
Exactly.
bam.
Exactly.
See,
Now we have an app for it.
just go and tell them like this is a lie. You know what? Let's not argue about this. Let's go and put your money where your mouth is, and then get people to vote who is better. But that's not the kind of thing. If you put it that kind of thing, I'll shop your money. Sorry, because it's very easy. There we go. Rose. Who is Kevin Durant? Sorry. Okay. Yeah, come and argue on hot take. You say animators are dope, but we make the script. You see what I'm talking about? They have already started talking. But yes, thank you so much, Altis,
Let
for
us
coming.
grab music now.
You say put your money where. Oh, this is a night. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm. Hmm. Hate is a strong word, but I think I like the direction where this is going. If it, don't worry, you guys will workshop it. But thank you, Altis, for coming up to speak. Thanks to the team. I mean, looking seeing you as a founder is interesting. I like it,
Get used to it.
but I'm not surprised. I can never be surprised because there's nothing you cannot do. Yeah, if they told me right now that you are an architect, I'll say yes. Like this man is literally what they call him a machine, and that's what it is. Please W's in the chat. W's to hot take. You can as well say Prometheus in the chat. Let it be our own inside joke, at least people that get it. So I'm not a real hater. Sorry. I don't know. Kendrick has been trying to teach me, but no. So clock it. They're building this up. Clock it. I don't know what that girl is doing, but Altis, thank you so much, and we'll talk to you next time. Okay? He has already run. They won't know the West time. It's awful. Yeah, that's for hot take. So W is in the chat. Yeah, W. Ooh, Machina. I think I'm going to resave his name, but that's hot take. Please make sure to get in on that. Hold on, it's true. I'm supposed to set something. Ooh, stamp it or fade it. Post. Like it. Done. Where is it now? Okay. Save machinations. Oh my god, yes. And I've tweeted. Join the community on TG. Please make sure that you guys are, if you missed the image earlier, let me add this to stage for you so that you can just, you know, scan and go get it. Okay. Also join the TG community. Just joined. So make sure to join the TG community and begin. Okay? W's. Thank you. All right. Next up. Oh no, not you. Let's go back to this. Next up, we have the organogram. Sorry, I had some soda. If this is your first time joining us, I mean, we have our country leads. You have to know the two country leads, first of all, if this is your first time. And if you don't also know this, I remember one of the hackathons where somebody did not even know who the state model was, despite attending build station and attending calls. Who is your state mod? Silence in heaven. His name started with L. Oh, I will not talk. Yeah, scan the code, get into the wait list. Now for the country leads, we have Nzube Zudo and Harry Obi. Nzube Zudo is the country lead and Harry is his co-lead. And both of them are the ones running Super Team NG, but they cannot run it on their own. Therefore, we have the guild leads. We have the 6 guilds and we have their leads, and some of them have assistants. For the design guild, for example, we have the one and only TOC. He's the Solana Filler Master. We have our Odogo Parara, and that's Alex, who is the lead for the developer community. Grace, you would remain new here. Serious. Next up, we have the one only Do, or as Flo likes to call him Do. Yeah, he's what badass content guy, and he's the lead for the content guild. Then we have the product guild, which is why it makes sense that Lily is on the team because she's the assistant of the product guild, and Ashley is a protege. She's basically a bad BD. Anybody that has built a product knows Ashley is Super Team NG. Who is your state model? Wow, good. Say late to the party, you are late. That the machine has finished giving us TCs and you came late. Say great stuff. Next up, we have obviously now if they tell you that this person that just finished speaking is the lead of the writers, not even product guild, you will not understand. But yes, that is Altus, who is the lead for the Writers Guild. Again, what can't he do? El Machina. And Asiel Amaka as his assistant, badass writer. That the forget, don't allow her innocent face fool you. If she writes for you like this, you just carry all your money and give her, minus me. I am immune to her charms. I have bought ice cream a few times, but apart from that, that's all. Next up, we have the former underdogs, the Animator Guild. But after they came back and beat writers, where they beat them, beat out all the other guilds and won the 1 million prize, they became kings of their own, and they end their own. Yes, they end their stay. All right, that's led by Dami DX, the why I don't know why he's going through all that math routes, Dami DX, and Oshodi. Don't ask. Very good. And those are your leads. And of course, this they are good, but the main shift behind the operations, the cog behind the wheels is none other than the lovely Lady Flo. The lovely Lady Flo is the cog behind the wheel. She's the chief of operations. She's the chief of operations, and me nuts. She's the chief of operations, and she is very good at what she does. And these are the people running. Of course, we also have people running the states, the internal team, but we can obviously not list everybody here right now or right away. So, yes, shout outs to all our leads, W's in the chat to all of them. In fact, I need to give everybody a hand of applause because if you know how we do this, if you know how much work the team does, it's amazing. Okay, and with that, let's go to the open chat session. Do you have any questions? Do you have any opinions? Do you have any suggestions that you would like us to review or to talk about? We are quite here for you and we would like to hear from you. Do you have anything? Is it Jibal you turned to Jabil? Wow, interesting. So, questions, suggestions, um, things you need cleared up, people you want beaten. We do not support violence here, but I might do things. But talk to me. Thank you, darling. They are medicated contacts, by the way. So, who is your state mother? How will I know your state? Wait, let me take BBD Bobby Boo. I don't know where state you are from. Tell me, Octavius. Is it? Aha, I remember why your name is always triggering something ancient. Octavius was Julius Caesar's, and Mark Octavius was Julius Caesar's. No, that was Mark Antony's son. Yeah, but the Julius Caesar era, Egyptian. Wow, yes, people you want to beat. I did not say you. I don't. We don't support violence. I don't know. I don't know. I know when my women give me compliments. They make me blush more than the men. So men, a hack to make me blush. The woman. Oh my god, how to stay active in the community? Attend the calls. That's because we have reduced our state calls, we've reduced regional calls. I mean, we don't have all of that again, but we still have some of the guild calls going on. I think no, it's not even like the calls, maybe like monthly design call. The most important thing is to always come on the um weekly community calls, the national weekly community calls. Also, stay tuned with the follow us on all our socials, especially our Substack, so that you stay tuned with all that is happening on the Super Team NG community. If there's a meetup in your state, you do well to attend. So IRL and virtual events are very important. Following us on Twitter, on all our social media, important as well. Subscribing to our Substack is also very important. I don't know why Dice has been looking for somebody to bite him. Says, please, you people should get my dog to just get to talk to him. Viva me, not that Mark Anthony. I mean Mark. No, can't be changed. How do you even join the guild? It's quite simple. You can just reach out to each of the guild leads. You're good to go. Me, why blushing so much? Because my woman just gave me a compliment. You're even lucky that my face is not red. I like when women give me compliments. You just see the redness spreading like this. Okay. Any more questions? Because I hope I answered your question. Abuja has hardly has any activity you can run with. You didn't attend summit last year. And Abuja does have activities. It's just that most of them are it's not like a community thing. There's no one that has happened recently. We just had the summit in November. And so December, January, February, we've not had anything. I mean, a couple of weeks, a couple of other states. Recently, we just started the co-working session. But yeah, more activities will be coming soon. You can reach out to your state mod. And yeah, so usually the state structure is not like how it used to be, but if anything is coming around there, you are definitely going to hear about it. So it's best that you follow us on all our official social media accounts so that you do not miss out on things like this. Hopefully you're also on the Discord so that when they make announcements like that, you are there. Okay. Um, Dice, I think we've talked before. You're Nigerian, but you're in Ghana. How can you build super to me? I had linked you with somebody. I linked you with Reba then. I think if I remember correctly. Yes, I do. I was saying the name was familiar. I said my mom will flog me. Oh, my mom will flog me. What's my hand? My handle is at Goddess Writer One. I will just be including that here. Um, at Goddess Writer One. So, you said, let us wait for Goddess marriage. Why are we waiting for my marriage? What happened to my marriage? Who want to marry me? But yeah, this is my handle, Goddess Writer One. Please, also one thing that you guys should do. I mean, you already know what to do with the Hot Take app. Make sure that you go and do that, and also talk about the call and how it was for you. I think last week Digital Monarch did his, and I'm owing two people. I'm owing AJ. I saw his this. No, I've not sent it. Yeah, but so it was only Digital Monarchy. You messaged here and no reply. I think it was on TG that we talked. Was it mine? Then next question. My question: when wedding rights? When I find man. When is the next Lagos activity? So Beach might be coming soon, but it's not everybody that is going to be invited. And also, Startup Village will be coming soon. To I think to Lagos first of all. So yeah, stay tuned. As I said, the best thing for you is turn off your notifications on our social media. Basically, stay tuned to our Substack. Subscribe to our Substack and put all your notifications on our Twitter, and you will not miss a thing. What has been my hardest moment since I've been in the system? Which system? In life? Because there have been pretty hard moments. Oh my god, tomorrow's IRL meeting, Uncle. Yes, they are again, yes. I want to speak on that. Co-working Fridays is now currently going on in states. They have announced in 20 states. I think yes, Lagos also has one. So that's what I mean. Check the Super Team NG account. We posted the list of states that will be hosting co-working Fridays. If you're a founder or you just want to go and work, you can just go there, set up your laptop, and but make sure you register first and make sure you're approved before going anywhere, unless bounce will bounce you out. So yes, the co-working Fridays, go and check the links if it's still open in your state. you can go on and host. Unfortunately, some states are not hosting, but 20 other states. Next week there will be more. Okay. Yep. Uh, we are. We actually are. If this is your first time joining, we actually are very included in Super Team NG events. If you in Rivers and I'm the one managing River State, so we are very much included. It's just the co-working Friday this week did not just work out. Okay, so usually we have our hangouts and our events and our meetups. So just stay tuned and keep follow me also because I post on my own page. Yeah. So it was River. Okay. Hi Dimma. Oh my god, I've missed you with your multiple languages. I swear. So do more, okay? Do more and come back. I need to see you guys. I want to see you. I want to see Senora next week. I want to see a couple of my guys. You guys are missing. Thank you, Eddie. Thank you so much. Octavius, when I was telling you, you thought I was joking. Well yeah. So it was River. Not River, Reba. It was Reba. Reba Finance. Yes. Amen. Missed you so much. Please don't leave me again. And now we are almost done with the call. This is already 6:55. But if you have any other questions, I think I have time for. I am not from Rivers. I am in Rivers. So yeah, but Rivers girls are fine. Yeah. Say homecoming of the ladies. Okay, so yeah. That's back like you didn't leave. What did you? Well, yeah, that's all. I think that's is that all the questions? Is that all the questions that we have for today? Are those all the questions? Is that are those all the questions that we have for today? If it is, I am not from Nsuka either. I am not. You're not. Well, yes, if those are all the questions that we have for today, let me reiterate for those who are not join who are just joining us. Follow us on our Twitter. Here are the codes for you to scan. You can screenshot it, and scan it immediately after this call. We have our Instagram and we also have our TikTok. Yeah, D, my baby, I've not seen her on this call today. I say he will get some tired. Well, yes, she's managing our TikTok, also our Substack too. Search for us on Substack. We just recently published our February edition, and so you can check. Visual seduct. Come, baby. Oh, yeah, you said D is sleeping. Okay. All right. But yeah, that brings us to the end of our call. And I really had a fun time today. I did have a fun time to say no to that. Leave me, my women are talking to me. So I have to. So that brings us to the end of our call. It was a really fun time hanging out with you guys as always. Dice, I have a dog. And I will see you guys by next week. I believe everybody should have a very good time, you know. And I guess it's good night. Remember, I love you guys. Bye.